Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of March 7th through 13th of 2022. So let's see what's up for you for this week. This is kind of exciting. The first cards came out quick and easy, so we'll see what the next ones want to do. Yeah, not bad so far. Okay, so I'm just being asked to remind you that some parts of this reading may not fully resonate with you. That's exactly how it should be. This is a group reading. All the guardian angels of the Capricorns have come together as a group and provided the messages that are best suit the majority of you. And so some parts you might go, nope, got nothing. Perfectly fine. Take the rest of it and run with that. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's see what the messages are from your angels for this week. Okay, wow, okay. So there's 3 out of these 6 cards. Well, gee, they're all about this. Sort of. Sorry, getting caught up in all the angles. So, harmony and family harmony. First card in the reading, last card in the reading. This is, so for some of you, you have not been experiencing harmony lately, especially within the family. It feels like there's been conflict. You don't quite know what to do about it. You're feeling icky about that. It's like everything's just snowballing. It's like you're not getting along. You can't seem to see eye to eye. You're frustrated. I don't know. It's like things are not smooth, or they haven't been anyway. And so this could be at home. It could also be, different places at work, or if somebody volunteers with an organization or something like that. It could be just about anywhere in your life. The angels are asking you to take a step back and see what part in this you are perpetuating. Like, what is it that you're doing that makes this conflict continue? You are probably right for yourself, right? That's your intuition talking. That's what you know for your own self. But in terms of the actual family structure, or whatever the relationship structure, maybe your way or the highway is probably not the best approach. And that's kind of what it feels like has been happening for some of you. For some of you, you have not been doing that, and it's almost like you need to stop being silent. So there's kind of opposite. Some of you are really, really involved in this, are saying your piece, are saying what you need to say, and that is good, but you need to also consider the other party and what their angle is, their perspective, and how you can make the two of you come together. The opposite is the people who are really not saying much at all, and you're being very mild about how you say it. Usually that is the way to be conciliatory, to create more peace. In this case, you need to be more upfront. So there's a happy medium here. Isn't that interesting that there's some Capricorns are holding too firm and some are not, they're too soft. You need to both come to the middle and be more definitive about what it is you feel the situation needs, while at the same time truly hearing the other person. Okay, so this harmony can definitely be created by doing that. Also appealing to the other person or people and say, okay, like we need to come together here. I'm willing to shift in certain ways, but you have to be willing too. Like it can't all be one-sided, right? So communication, having that hard conversation, getting the other distractions out of the way so that you can have that hard conversation, right? So for example, if this is something a discussion that you need to have with your spouse, you probably want to send the kids over to grandma's house while you do this, right? So that that is not a distraction for you. And it might take longer than, like, more than one discussion. And you want to pre-plan this. You want to be prepared. Okay? And definitely it leads to the harmony. So hold tight. You know, feel reassured about that. Harmony is restored. It's the beginning and the end of your reading. Your whole week is about harmony and creating it and learning new ways. Like, it feels like this is a hard learning curve for you. It's like, and this is whether you're the firm person or the soft person. This is a hard learning curve for you. That, like, I feel your frustration that it's like nobody's been cooperating with you. And you don't get how come, you know? And it makes you more and more frustrated, and it makes you more and more, like, almost dig in your heels, almost, right? So, or dig in your heels, or decline the understanding. You've been soft already. You've been as understanding as you can possibly be. Done. Right? So you need to find that middle ground of understanding, of not necessarily understanding, but being open, being willing to feel and hear and see the other person's point of view, and being willing to compromise while also requesting that they be willing to compromise. Okay, all right. And so this card also ultimately related to this, your romantic partner is part of this conflict, and yet for some of you it's like a distant part. It's beside the conflict, this significant other. For some people, that is the conflict, is with that other person, right? So this person is an integral part of your whole week, of your whole reading. And like, it feels not entirely smooth, but there's so much there that you don't want to walk away. You really don't want to choose that as your option. You want to step back and maybe just create a bit of space while you recoup. But don't forget to go back to it later. That's how that feels. Okay. Hopefully that covered everything. Not sure. Okay. It's maybe time for a vacation. So this could be, a physical vacation where you go somewhere apart from all the work and the stress and the home and the everything else. That it may actually be that. For some of you, though, this is from your thoughts. You could stay home. You could just refuse to think about what it is that's been grabbing all your attention. Refuse to think about that. Completely take a break from that. Think opposite things. Think only of what it feels like to be on the beach. Think only of what it feels like to be completely free. And, and doing only what you like and what brings you joy, and have lots of laughter. Doing only those things. and let it rejuvenate you. You need a break. This whole thing, it just feels like you're like up to here, just stress, and it's, yeah, you need a break. Yeah, take a break. Take a little vacation. Okay. Things are happening in divine timing. So this feels like a different subject. This feels like unrelated to what we've talked about so far. Could be to do with the harmony. Could be to do with the harmony. The things that have been happening that feel disharmonious have been happening on purpose. And the resolution of that is happening in divine timing. You cannot hurry it. You cannot make it happen right now. You cannot change the timing of that at all. That is important to the resolution. You know, if you were to sit there and say, okay, all right, fine, everything is going to be just tickety-boo from now on, and it'll all be perfect. If you rush that, if you proclaim that before it's actually true, that will delay it. And, you know, you have to allow the divine timing to happen. Take that step back, have the vacation, have the break from everything. Allow divine timing to happen. You might be frustrated by things that aren't happening quickly. Okay, they will happen in their own good time, as they're supposed to. All right? And your whole self, part of this building up of the tension and everything else seems to be fearful. It seems to be fear-based. It seems to be that, no, I have to stay firm on this because otherwise things that I don't know about will happen. That'll be out of my control, and then I won't be safe. Archangel Michael has you covered. Ask him. Talk to him. You are protected, especially when you ask. And that makes it so that you can relax because somebody else has got the perimeter guarding you. I mean, you just don't need to be so tense about it all. It's fine. You are safe. Your family is safe. You are safe. Your family is safe. Okay? Okay. Michael's got you. All right. So here we have the daily guidance cards. And we're asking for one last bit of wisdom before we wrap up this reading. Opportunity to forgive. So forgiveness has to happen before the harmony can happen. So this is within yourself, within the family, the spouse, whoever else is involved in that, within the next layer kind of relationships, wherever that conflict is. This could be your world, our world. There's opportunity to forgive, and you can, the opportunity always exists. It's up to you when to take advantage of that. The sooner the better. Start with yourself and then move on to other people. And again, it might take more than once, so just keep at that. Okay, Capricorn, wow, what a big, heartfelt reading. It feels like you've been so stressed, and your angels really would like to see you let go of that. Let go of it feels like a need for control, and allow things to just happen and flow. Let it be easy. Let it be easy. Okay. Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much. And I love you. And I will see you next week.